Happy New Year. I just thought I'd come on for a little bit. We're going to just sit out here on the front porch and then walk down to the tree line over there and take a peek off in that area where I had that encounter of that standing, squatting Sasquatch. We ain't going to walk all the way down there, but we're going to walk pretty close. There's a lot of fireworks going on in the distance, not around here, but off in the distance you can hear them. Sounds like thunder. And see what we see. It's non-alcoholic. But I do get a good weed buzz. It's the only thing I'm bringing the new in. Hey, Sandra, Kathleen, how are you? Yes, there's not too much going on around this area for New Year's Eve because there really ain't nobody. But there's some cabins up and down this street. But the people that live up here, there's only about 4-5 people that actually live up here on this ridge. I'm doing good, Kathleen. Hey, Sharon. I didn't know you was here. I don't see her. Oh, hey, Sharon. There you are. Must be a delayed reaction on my screen. It tastes just like beer, no alcohol. I like the taste of beer sometimes. So, how's everybody's New Year's Eve? I hear there's a lot of fireworks going on in the distance. Probably not going to get. Hey, Frank Burrow. We got Frank Burrow from Nature People Investigations. How's it going, man? Yeah, which video was that? Dawn? Lasagna, huh? I don't know what we're having. We had ribs and corn, baked potato, some little red baked potatoes. It was really good. That's what we had for dinner. That's a cat in the window back here. Ollie. Ollie. Ollie, what are you doing? Scratching to come out, I guess. I don't know. So I'm a little buzzed. The herb got me. So Dawn, which video you talking about? It was your last video. My last one was panning the tree line. Panning the tree line, which I did some screenshots on that video, and I did see a few standing out back a little past the tree line in the trees, but looking up my way. I hear you, man. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on here. Depends on how many people we get. I do want to walk down here to the tree line with my light and shine in there again. I did a video last night. I had some eye shine. Hey, Bat Mom. Happy New Year. I don't know if I missed anybody. Dawn. Okay, Cal. I saw them too watching you. It's a brilliant capture what you got. Thanks. I think it's the area. Um, there's quite a few. The dog that lives here. Um, anytime we let her out, Brittany's her name, is a dog. Anytime we let her out, she runs straight down there, straight down to that spot where I was at. So, and then she's not wet or nothing, but she comes back, and a lot of times she has a smell to her, like she's been touched by one of them. And so that's got me believing she goes down there and plays with them little juveniles down there. She's a big old dog. It's like half greyhound, half. Oh, well, I said it the other night. Oh, oh, Great Dane. Yeah, half greyhound, half Great Dane. So y'all getting saturated? Y'all drinking? Anything else? Which I'm not. Uh, I don't care. It don't matter to me as long as I'm not. I'm good. Yeah, done with the drug alcohol thing. That's my past. It's not. That's not for my future. Future's for all good things. Off in Woodwalk. Yeah, I quit drinking 10 years ago, and that non-alcoholic beer tastes too much like beer for me. Cool, cool. Who all's on medical? How many of y'all on medical? Oh, Frank is. I think it's recreational legal over where Frank's at. A nap. If you go to nap now, you won't wake up until tomorrow. You're gonna miss all the fun. Which I don't even know what that is anymore. Except getting down in them woods and being with the squatch. That's the only fun I have. Yeah, I've got an opportunity. If I wanted a beer, I can get one out here. There's some bud in there. There's over a case still left. I hear you, Don. Thank you. Right now, I'm going through in between places. I'm staying at a friend's, and I don't want to put too much of a bother on him. Hopefully, I can get a job soon and get some money coming in to where I can get my own spot, get me a little apartment or a rental spot somewhere, motel for a couple weeks, and then get a save for a place, whatever. Yeah, we're supposed to have some severe weather come through too. It's gonna come straight through us to y'all to Kentucky. Yeah, we're waiting on that too because it's supposed to get down to 15 degrees tonight. Here is what it's supposed to. It feels like it's nice out here now. I could actually sit here without a jacket on. Uh, I don't know what the wind's like on the side of the mountain. You got to walk down to the driveway and then walk over the street and down a little bit to the fence line, and then it's like a 90-degree slope all the way down. And the wood line down there don't start until about 50 yards. That's a big one. I always try to be safe. It's 80 in Louisiana. It's saying snow Sunday. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it makes me go back to my couple of years ago when I believed that the 2017 eclipse was not an eclipse of the moon, but the actual Nibiru, Planet X, the Destroyer, bunch of names for it, went in between the sun and the Earth, and that's what's been causing all these weather changes in our atmosphere. Is that it went by and rotated the Earth on its axis, and now we're having changes again. And this time, I think it'll be the end of days changes. Is how it's looking. All these earthquakes and stuff. I mean, volcano eruptions that's happened on the other side of the Earth is what causes earthquakes on this side of the Earth. And several different states and areas are looking for, or how should I put it, overdue for having such a strong 5.5, 6 point, whatever, 7 on a Richter scale heavy earthquake that destroys a whole land. And, I don't know if any of y'all pay attention to Nostradamus and his predictions, but Nostradamus, hey, Obama, how's it going? Uh, Nostradamus' predictions predicted that an Egyptian pyramid would fall into the Mississippi River due to a massive earthquake. The only pyramid on the Mississippi River is the Bass Pro Shop over there in Memphis. And it's an Egyptian style pyramid. It's all made of glass, but it's a phenomenal building. That it was originally the arena. It was like the Pyramid Arena or the Pyramid Auditorium or something like that. That's where all the concerts and stuff was held, and football and everything like that. But then they had reopened the football field there. The Liberty Bowl. They reopened it, and so all the football went to the Liberty Bowl, and they closed the pyramid down, and it was sold to Bass Pro Shop. Now Bass Pro Shop's had it for I don't know how many years. And I've never been inside it since it's been Bass Pro Shop, but it costs too much. Hell, they want you to pay like something like $15 just to ride the elevator to the top of the building so you can look out over Memphis, which you can see from anywhere else for free. Excuse me. So how many of y'all are fixing black eyed peas and ham hocks and mustard greens for y'all New Year's? Because mustard greens supposed to be money. It's good luck for money. And black eyed beans, I think, black eyed peas, I think, are prosperity. And there's something else that you fix with it too. I can't remember. So I know in Louisiana it's fried okra. We have fried okra for New Year's and black eyed peas. Yeah, it's been weird weather up here. It's been cold for 1 week, up until about Christmas Eve, and then Christmas was like 79 degrees. And they had warmer weather all that week, and then now it's getting down cold again. But right now it feels like in the 50s, upper 50s. I don't know. I haven't looked at my screen, but now it's starting to rain again, so that might kilt our trip to the wood line. I don't know if it ain't raining too bad. I can still walk out there and not mess my phone up. I'm trying to read y'all. Cabbage, black eyed peas, cornbread, fried okra, and lasagna, chocolate, and lemon pie. Cabbage. I love cabbage. Yeah, boiled cabbage. I can eat boiled cabbage, and I like the turnips, and just regular turnips. I can boil a turnip and eat it by itself in a big old bowl with. I like my turnips just a little bit warm, cool, and I put Italian dressing or red wine vinegar and oil with some salt and pepper on it, and it's delicious. I can sit there and eat a big old bowl of that. We had barbecue ribs, pork ribs for dinner. It was awesome. It was really good. All right, Mama, don't get on to me now. I'm gonna smoke me a cigarette. You crack yourself up, huh, about Mom? I like mustard greens too. That's what my friend Mark's having. He's having mustard and I think he's having mustard and turnip greens. Uh, or collard greens. I ain't for sure. I like collard greens too. There ain't a green I don't like, and I love spinach. I could eat spinach raw or cooked. I like it in my salad. Hey Diesel, what's up, dude? Glad to have you here. I got a lot of friends that's recommending me to your channel, Diesel, and I have to tell them that I've known you for a long time, even back to the BDRP days. So it's I've always been subbed, I think. Chocolate pie and lemon pie is for dessert. I don't like lemon pie. I don't like anything lemon really except in my tea. I like lemon in my tea and that's it. No problem, Diesel. Yeah, I'll always support you, man. I'll watch all your videos. You got some pretty cool structure areas and some active areas up there in New Jersey. See, that rain just quit. It was just a little light sprinkle and then it's gone. Which we might take a break here and walk down to the. I got my good flashlight with me today or tonight. The other one is a rechargeable and it's a Bushnell, so it's a really good flashlight. Bushnells are really good. So now I'm addicted to flashlights. I've always been addicted to flashlights. Ever since I was a kid, I'd always want something bright when I was walking the streets. Of course, my little small town, it wasn't a city. It was a small town, and it was like you had a house on every corner, but none in between type of town. And till later on in the years when the town started growing. Other than that, it was a swamp. So anytime I went in a swamp, I wanted a good flashlight. But as I got older, I got to learning and listening, and I could stand out there in the dark and walk out there in the dark and not worry about nothing, not think nothing was out there to get me, anything. I'd be unarmed, and I'm talking miles back in the swamp where all the hunting camps and places are. That's back there where the only way to get to them camps is either by boat or riding alongside the railroad tracks until you got to one of the camps, and then you got in a boat and went there. I grew up going to a duck hunting club that was 5 miles from town, out in the swamp, and it was a two-story duck club. They had power running to it, uh, but they had limited access to heat. Heat wise, they had air conditioners in the windows. and they had a small central unit for downstairs in the kitchen, dining areas, and card rooms and stuff. They played a lot of boo-ray and poker and them clubs and gambling. Sitting at a table, I used to love sitting there at a table with all my dad's friends and some of my friends and playing poker and boo-ray and euchre and them old style games. Them were the days right there. I can remember back to that. I'm thinking about starting a podcast. Yes, Diesel has awesome content, that's for sure, Sharon. But yeah, I'm thinking about starting a podcast since I've have over 1,000 subs now. And now I've got my sub is 1,217, so 1,217 now. I need to get up to 2,000. Yeah, I need to help me get up on that and start sharing my videos. I share all my videos in my Facebook groups and on Facebook, and also on Instagram. I'm known on Instagram as Mid-South70, if any of y'all not hooked up with me already. It's of course and it's my channel name on the account, Mid-South Sasquatch. And a lot of y'all are gonna notice that I took off the cryptids research just because I just thought the name was too long. Some people were having problems looking it up, and then some people were having problems saying it, and I'm not really deep into research like I was back years ago. Now, I mean, I know how to search for them. I know how to spot them and what areas they like and are more than likely in, and that's where I go. And I try to get footage for y'all and uh, keep up on. Right now, I think there's a clan down there. I think it's a family group that's down there, or it's two family groups, or this this area is so far down when you walk down it. It took me 20 minutes just to walk from the top of where the house is down to the tree line. Oh man, I wish I would have shut up. Y'all would have heard that. It was a weird scream twice. It was two, and it didn't sound like no hawk or no owl. And it came from the upper part section of the woods up here. This fence line that goes around right here is a property that used to be here. There was a house down a little further that either burnt down or got knocked down. There's just the slab sitting there and growth growing up around it. And then the fence behind it has got a gate that goes out to the woods. And it's about a good 150 yards drop 90 degrees through woods well, y'all seen it on my video of whatever that was. Went from a standing to a squatting position. It was that area, and it was when I was in that area, I still had another 75 yards before I got to the bottom of this mountain. And it was rickety, it was rockety. That's when it was getting really rockety, and I was having to climb down off the rocks, and I just said, no, I ain't doing it today. I wasn't in shape and fit to go down there and had that far, because then I would have had to climb up the other hill that goes back up to where you see that tree line that I've showed you several times. That tree line that's right there, that's a whole nother damn mountain you got to climb up to the top of it, and then it's a sheer cliff that goes down to the waterway. It's about a 60-75 yard drop to the waterway, to the lake of Lake Norfolk. That's where I'm at, up here in Baxter County, right here on the edge of the lake. Hey guys, so y'all wanna, what's up, Brown Dwarf? How are you? Let's take a walk down here and see what the wood line looks like. Oh, no. Shit. Sorry, guys.